The University Tower chimes ring in another session of Ask the Professor, the show on which you match wits with University of Detroit Mercy professors in an unrehearsed session of questions and answers. I'm your host, Matt Maggio, and let me introduce to you our panel for today. Let's wrap up this season right. It's Professor Beth Oljar.
Good to be here.
Excellent. I noticed that there is both a cat on your shirt and on your phone, so I'm picking up a trend.
I'm just a crazy cat lady, just a childless crazy cat lady, not invested in the future of my country at all.
I feel like that you've had many, many children, intellectual children over the years who've taken your courses. Don't you feel like that's
yes,
a perspective?
And most of them meow beautifully.
But I don't have to scoop up their poop with a tiny shovel. So that's
Not yet.
Agree. At least not yet.
Not yet.
At least not yet. Not so far. Continuing down the table, Professor Heather Hill. I don't even not want to. Where are we going to go?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about tiny shovels.
Well, but you like tiny shovels because you're a gardener.
That's true. I do. I do have an assortment of shovels of various sizes. Yeah.
Some can be used for killing rodents.
Oh,
yeah,
let's
not get into my
Sometimes.
killer husky dog who...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Does he catch whistle pigs?
He does.
Ooh.
He catches, I would guess, a great number of things in the backyard.
He does. He reverts to his hunter status.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
yes.
incredible.
Anyway.
Your dinners have gotten meatier, I'm sure.
We're glad to have you here, Heather.
Thank you.
Professor Dan Maggio is here with us. He's still in summer mode. I think that's just appropriate to say. It's August, for as much as our listeners say. Just in general, we're all in summer.
Is that a reference to how I'm dressed? Or?
No, just, it's actually your personality.
Your general...
Your glow.
Your
Your
demeanor.
glow.
The dark, the tan, the orange glow on my face.
That's it.
I would just like to say I'm really happy with the crowd today.
Yes, me too.
This is the biggest crowd we've ever performed
We are
in front of.
feeling the energy.
Absolutely. We'll continue with the intros. Professor Jim Tubbs is here.
Yes.
And
except I might be only, ethereally here.
Oh.
I discovered that I've been AI generated.
Oh my gosh.
I was in the crowd that our former president has described as AI generated, so I guess that means me.
I mean, it's possible that you're
cool.
just a series of mirrors and smoke. And
That's right.
all
Or
sorts
reflection off the fuselage of the plane.
Right.
He wasn't actually at the Detroit airport.
I mean, either that or you're a Jedi and you're just force projecting yourself from another planet. I mean,
That
anything's
sounds
possible.
better, actually.
Yeah, anything's possible.
I like that.
I know Professor Erin Bell knows what I'm referring to.
Force Ghost, that's
Force
awesome.
Ghost,
Maybe
absolutely.
a holographic projection on the holodeck.
Ooh, yes.
I'm honored to be
nice.
sitting
Yeah.
next to you.
Holodeck,
so
hollow
cool.
suite.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd
holo
love to be
suite.
holographic.
Yeah. Yes.
You got to pay for your services.
How's it going, Erin?
Really, really well. Just, I'm still in the summer glow, I think. But I'm also a crazy cat lady, too.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
see?
right. The cat pattern.
We
Yes,
rule the
very
world.
nice. Yes. Excellent. Well, we're going to grab onto these last few days and hours of summer as any way that we can. I know that Professor Dave Chow drives around a beautiful, oh my gosh, it's a Plymouth?
Chrysler.
Oh,
Chrysler.
shoot. I screwed
Close.
up.
It's in the family.
Yes, a dark green Chrysler. And
54?
it's just gorgeous.
54.
54.
It's a 70-year-old lady this year
Oh, wow.
with a little bit of incontinence, but we won't go this.
That's like right out of Christine. That's
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It
And
leaves its trail everywhere here and there. That's awesome.
how is the drive on the Woodward Dream Cruise route been for you?
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Easy. For now, I don't want to be there Friday
Right.
or Saturday.
In like 48 hours, it'll be way
God.
worse. But
I might as well just park there. That's awesome.
right, exactly. Continuing things off, wearing his Detroit Stars jersey, fashionable as always, Professor Jason Roche, our executive producer.
And very happy to be here. Very happy to be recording in this location. This has a lot of great memories for me. I love this place. And happy to be with you all.
Forks, whatever.
Forks, them too.
Spoons,
Forks.
Knives.
We're
Any
coming to
cup
you
of
No
really-
chopsticks?
live from the lower level of the Detroit Historical Museum here in the great city of Detroit in the great state of Michigan. So we're very, very happy to have been invited back, especially after the incident. I'm just kidding.
Fumigation works wonders, okay?
We do not speak of that.
We do not speak of that. But I think most folks know that this is a program where you can send us questions regarding anything. If you stump the panel, you win one of our prizes. If you don't stump the panel, you win one of our prizes. You can send us the questions in a number of ways, emailing us at atp@udmercy.edu. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, or listen on your favorite smart speaker by asking it to play Ask the Professor at University of Detroit Mercy. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure that you all are going to get a big kick out of something that I just kind of threw together yesterday, knowing that it'll be a good seasoning for the rest of the stew here. So children born after the year 2010 are referred to as Generation Alpha, the internet's newest darlings. Though their separation from Gen Z is just a matter of a year, quote unquote, many of their parents feel like there's a chasm when it comes to understanding what the heck their children are saying. Gen Alpha's hyper-online manner of speaking has been dubbed brain rot by Xers and Zers, mostly because they share spaces online with them like TikTok, YouTube, etc. The slang that's often niche and insular to the internet, that's what brain rot really is, which is why some older generations find it uniquely difficult to make any sense of. Of course, linguistics experts say it's meant to create an in-group which alienates older people, as all young people like to do.
Snobs.
So, Gen Alpha is described as obsessed with skincare. You can check that one out later. And all sorts of things. Not a bad reputation, just edgy or sassy. So let's see what you can do with these Gen Alpha terms. So I have a 12-year-old in my house, and that's all you need to know. This is not Generation X or Z. This is not even the millennials. This is Gen Alpha, the youngest people in our
Maximum
country.
age 14.
Maximum age
Yes.
14 to
Oh, I
15.
am-
That's right.
I'm
Who
winning
are
this
we
one.
versing on this one, Matt?
We're relying on Erin.
So I'm.
This is kind of sus.
I'm going to
This is
set
really
the bar.
sus.
Look at us. Who do you expect to be able to answer?
Aaron,
You capping.
I'm going to set the bar at let's get one correct.
Okay.
I think that's only appropriate. We'll start
Are
with.
they multiple choice?
They are not.
Oh, okay.
They are
okay,
not.
Okay.
The if any term defines Generation Alpha as of the last 2 years, it is skibbity. Do you know what skibbity means?
Yes.
No.
Bad. It's like
It's-
foul.
and-
It's
and
like
basically
a
bad.
skibbity
I would like to
toilet.
point out that I correctly answered your question.
Oh, 100%.
You said, "Do you know?" and I said no, and that's a
there you
correct
go.
answer.
There you go. You got it.
So we've already
So
passed.
skibbity means bad?
Yeah, it's like
Skibbity is
skibbity.
bad. It's not
Skibbity.
good. Not good.
It sounds like it should be good, though.
It sounds good, but it also is related to something that's kind of gross.
Is that
Skivvies?
Skibbity.
Oh, refers to something that's gross.
It, like if something is skibbity, it possesses the quality of being bad. Yeah, exactly.
I think we should just hand these all over to Erin.
Well, now Jason
no,
has some
Jason- I think
Gen
Jason-
Alpha kids as well.
I sure do, and skibbity has come up.
I bet it has. How about when someone is a Sigma? It refers to a person. What's a Sigma?
My son uses this all the time, and I have no clue.
Sigma, is that like a leader?
It is a leader. That's right. It's the Sigma. It's the leader.
I have-
It's the big boss.
I have no kids and no cats.
Dan,
used to be.
Dan.
It's fraternity related or something. But
I definitely think that everybody, if they haven't heard this one, is going to get a big kick out of it. Oh, yes, they use the word Ohio a lot, but it refers to something very specific. What is it?
Loser?
Basically, it means cringe. Yes, Ohio is as in only in Ohio. That is the way that the generation uses it. I love it.
Does the entire generation around the country use that?
This is across the
Is that-
world in
That's
a lot
pretty
of
bad
ways.
for Ohio.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're just Michigan using it, I understand.
yeah,
Yes.
but well, now they have JD
That's,
Vance.
how did Ohio get?
Ouch.
What about negative aura? Sometimes someone could say you have a neg aura today. What do you think that
Bad
means?
vibes.
It's
Grumpy.
bad
Bad
vibes.
vibes, yeah.
Yes,
Someone
that's
if you're
right. Bad vibes.
Oh. At least it was a
One
body odor.
that comes up a lot at the Mayo house, and it took me a long time to figure out, but it actually makes sense when you think about it. What does it mean when you have Riz? R-I-Z-Z.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Oh, did you see the hand gestures too?
Specifically defined as the ability to charm romantic interests if you've got Riz.
Riz.
So if you've got game,
If you've got game.
play.
That's right. Exactly.
You're hot.
So I asked my 12-year-old last night, I ran these questions by him. I said, what's mewing? And he did not respond verbally, but he did go,
What?
Shaving? Being quiet?
nope.
Grooming?
Jawline.
In general, it's trying to look good, but you got to do these little hand motions when you do it. Yeah, exactly.
Professor Mayo, I have to admit, I changed my profile pic
to a mewing pose,
mewing
just
pose.
just to like make my kids furious. They're like, that is the cringiest, grossest thing.
Oh
I was like,
Actually, to follow up on Dan's question, do you always go to the left first when you do that?
Oh, I don't know because I think I'm pretty sure I'm using the wrong finger.
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh,
I'm
not
probably
that
swearing
finger.
in ASL, so I got to be really
We were
good at
thinking
careful.
about.
Oh,
You
great.
know what we're thinking
You could
about?
be.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 140%.
This is just about as gross as it's going to get, and it's not going to be that gross.
That's what you think.
GYATT. What is a gyat?
it's a big bottom.
It's a big butt. Yeah, that's right.
Yacht.
Gyat is a big butt.
Why?
I'm
A yacht size.
I don't know.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Spell it
Get
again?
it or you don't.
If I ask my youngest son to go do his chores and he responds, bet, what does that mean?
No way.
Yeah, you can bet
It
on
means
it.
the opposite.
They're done?
Means
Yeah.
good.
Bet.
Yep, I'm in
Yeah.
agreement.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Oh,
bet.
you can bet on
Bet.
it then.
You got it.
The
Oh,
U
you
is
can
just
bet
too much.
on it. Now, see, that
add.
makes
Too many-
sense.
too
The
many
one, the
letters.
too many
GR.
words.
Too
You
many
bet.
words.
What about bussin'? When something in particular, when food is bussin', what do you think that means?
Carry out, bringing it in, taking it out.
Jamming, it's good.
It's good. It's really good. Yeah, flavorful food. That's right. Absolutely.
That's fire. Wait, I'm dating
This
myself.
one has
It's a rager.
been around for a long time, and I'm pretty sure we can divine what it means. Does anybody know what the ick is?
Yuckiness.
That's bad. Yeah, that's
That's
like
something my
they
fish
gave
used to
me
get,
the ick.
right?
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a creep out
The
factor.
egg.
Yeah, it's
There's a whole
ick.
SpongeBob episode about it.
On the other hand, there are two terms that are related to each other. I've heard a lot of young people recently describe any object or situation as mid. You also can be referred to in relationship style as a brown flag, and I think that is really funny. That's all I'm going to say.
Mid.
What do you think mid
Brown flag.
means?
So like fair to middling?
It means in the middle. It means
the
not
middle.
special in
Yeah.
any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So I would say, in a lot of ways, referring to maybe my wife and I's marriage, a brown flag is the fact that I use a very specific kind of toothpaste. It is not something super shocking in either way. It's just right down the middle.
Brown
so,
flag.
like, what's your relationship brown flag? That it has no meaning. That's the idea.
Oh.
No red flag or green flag, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a soccer term, is it?
No, it is not. How about what's a snack? It's getting close to the line here.
A little snack, a little cutie that you
Yes.
wanna
Somebody who
nibble on.
looks really good.
Oh, a little snack.
Oh, you just met them. Yes, and of course, Jason already hit up where I was going to end here. It's the original Gen Alpha term. When something is sus, what does that mean?
Suspect.
Very suspicious. Yes.
Sus.
That person
Sus,
looks
bro.
just a little too sus for me.
And
Yeah,
you didn't have
exactly.
versing on the list?
What was that?
Versing.
Oh, versing.
It's the verb form of being
versus.
versus someone.
Oh,
Who are the Tigers versing tonight?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I have read that in essays.
Oh,
I feel really
it
old.
absolutely drives me nuts.
Okay.
It's pretty brutal.
Communism
I gotta say, it's
versing,
pretty
capital.
brutal.
Okay.
Now, we all know very, very well as we move on to our next set of questions that the easiest way for us to dispel all these slang terms is to start using them as quickly as possible.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skibbity.
They'll just go.
Totally.
Don't replace my
That is-
Canadian
That
news.
is totally snack.
Say the wrong way. Cringe.
I think that's completely
cringe.
sus.
Okay, professors, I hope this email finds you happy and healthy. Before I get to my questions to the panel, oh, I didn't even read this. I have a question for Professor Maggio. I'm sure you've been asked before, but I was wondering if you'll ever bring back the autograph photograph or the photographed autograph. I think this is a great feature of the show and needs to be brought back, just my opinion. That's actually a great opinion, Steve, so we'll start working on that. Below is a list of 15 nicknames of famous people. Your job is to give the real name of the famous person who has that nickname. So here we go. Thanks for including me on the show. Thanks for all the great times. And by the way, 13 out of 15 is passing. Forgot to mention, I think we passed. If the bar was set at 1, we passed that last
Who sent
time.
these in?
This is Steve Barney of Garden City, Michigan.
Okay.
Thanks for
Very
sending the questions, Steve. That's great. In the world of music, who is Pigpen? Oh, I'm a little bit
Beethoven?
surprised. No, it's not Beethoven.
It sounds like it should be Sid Vicious or Johnny Rotten.
I mean, no, but you're a little bit before that. Thinking 60s and 70s, American music.
Okay.
I'm sort of surprised.
What, like
I
a
don't
Neil
know.
Young?
I just figure, you're getting closer.
Jim Morrison.
Oh, you're getting really, really closer.
Cat
here.
Stevens.
No, it's going to be really, really hard. All that I've got left is Haight Ashbury, San Francisco. Does that ring?
Janis
Bob Dylan?
Joplin, Grace Slick.
What was that, Dave?
Bob Dylan?
Not Bob Dylan. No,
Jerry.
it's Ron McKiernan,
Oh.
who's the founding member of the Grateful Dead. He was Pigpen, was his.
Bob Weir.
Okay.
Oh, well.
We are not
I
doing
wouldn't
well
have
to
that.
start. Okay, great.
We need Steve in here.
We got to get the next 13 out of 14 people.
Crumbs. No,
can
no
do it.
pressure.
We're gonna do it.
No pressure.
In the world of sports, who is the human rain delay? I'm definitely looking in a Jason direction.
Is it Carlton Fisk? No, who's the one? Check. Mike
I don't know.
checked his gloves all the time.
No
Tom,
more.
I can't
Tomei?
believe you're that close. I'm going to give it to you. His name is Mike Hargrove.
Mike
He just
Hargrove.
took forever at
He
the
checked
plate.
his
Just
gloves, checked his cup,
forever.
checked his belt,
Would,
checked
you
his
know,
hairline.
knocked the stuff off his
Everything.
cleats. And what, he couldn't survive in the modern game because
That's
only had
right.
a few
He couldn't.
seconds.
To say
right?
it must be a delay of game penalty.
There
is.
is nowadays.
But back in the day,
Oh, thank
you could
God.
just could like talk up the umpire. You could play a
Super
game of
well,
cribbage.
I think it's probably super.
Rewrite
Seriously.
cribbage.
Yeah. In the world of American criminality, who is the Teflon Don?
Oh, the
got it.
tangerine one himself?
John
John
Gotti.
Gotti.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
You got it.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I'm
Mafia
sorry.
kingpin. In the world of royalty, who is Lilibet?
Queen
The
Elizabeth.
granddaughter of Queen
Charlotte?
Elizabeth, but also Queen Elizabeth herself.
Queen Elizabeth
And her
II.
great-granddaughter.
The great-granddaughter.
Yes.
Great-granddaughter.
And the great granddaughter.
Yeah, Charlotte, right?
Yep.
Lilibet.
I like
Little
that.
bit.
It's cute.
It is.
In the world of sports, who is the mound round of rebound?
Wow.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
The great Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Former NBA player and very loud personality.
Delightful
Very much
personality.
so. He's
Love
hilarious.
him.
He's hilarious. In the world of presidents, who was old, rough, and ready?
Tyler?
Taylor?
Taylor. It was
Taylor. Okay, I was close.
Zachary Taylor, 12th president of these United States. In the world of entertainment, who was the chairman of the board?
Frank
Frank
Sinatra.
Sinatra. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Old
Singer.
blue eyes
Slash actor.
slash other things.
Slash other things. In the world of sports, still out there coaching in the great state of Colorado. Who's prime time?
Dion.
Deion Sanders. It says former NFL and MLB player and coach of the Colorado Buffaloes. Need to move the mic back a little bit. We can edit that part out. In the world of entertainment, who is the little tramp?
Charlie
Chap,
Chaplin.
chap.
It's like one where everybody gets it on the first shot.
So far, so good.
In the world of sports, there can be only one great one.
Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
I was like the
greatest
Highlander.
NHL
Say
player.
Muhammad Ali. but okay.
No,
The Highlander.
That's appropriate. That's
There
appropriate.
can be only one.
In the world of entertainment, who's Mr. Warmth? And boy, oh boy, is
Don
that
Rickles?
sarcastic. It's Don
Yes,
Rickles.
that is very sarcastic.
Mr. Warmth.
So funny.
Oh, man. Who's Mr. October?
Reggie.
Reggie Jackson.
An
Former
athlete of
MLB
some sort.
player. Always turned it on in the playoffs.
I used to say that Alex Ovechkin was the Mr. October of hockey, but then he actually ended up winning a Stanley Cup.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
that's
doggone
true.
it.
That's true.
made me mad.
In the world of world leaders, who's the British bulldog?
Churchill.
Churchill.
Churchill. Winston Churchill.
Not Maggie Thatcher?
No. She was the chemist.
She was the Iron
I was
Lady.
thinking the same.
She was a chemist. In the world of sports, who's the golden bear?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, sorry.
Yes, Jack Nicholas. But you were like
Close
more there than Dave giving the mic for Mike Hargrove, so you're good. You're good. In the world of science and a lot of things, who is the Renaissance man?
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci
Okay.
is what it says.
No
here.
kidding.
Fair enough.
Those
Yeah.
are fun,
Left-handed.
Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
absolutely left-handed.
As all brilliant
Absolutely.
people are.
I'm going to keep the name of the person who sent us this question under wraps, so we'll talk about it maybe a little bit off the air. But someone sent us a question just a few weeks ago.
A single question.
Hi, professors. Single question. Here's my question. If the government has been repeatedly informed of a problem that is causing delays and the contractor has repeatedly asked the government for assistance to cure the delays, is this considered an executable default under FAR 52.249-14?
So this is a yes or no question, man, and I'm going to go with yes.
I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
to turn this
50-50.
paper upside down. I promise, person, I'm not making fun of you. I just, that is the question that we were asked with no possible response. So
I'm
Yes.
going to say it depends.
Oh, I like that.
that was great. That was
That was a
fantastic.
stumper.
Was this a serious question where someone was hoping to get an actual answer?
I believe that someone sent that to us looking for legal advice.
Oh.
Is this like that one guy asking for us, for instructions on how to hang a flat screen TV in a school bus.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was
like
something
that?
like that, right? Oh, I remember that.
I mean, they were serious about hanging the television.
I don't know what to say about that.
Was
Yes,
it a
like-
student looking for help with homework?
But I think that
Was
Jim's
this a
got it, but
discussion
it
board?
depends. I think that, I
Okay.
think it depends.
Do we need to feed that through Chat GPT
Right,
and see what
exactly.
happens? Oh my
Here we go.
Done.
Okay, we're moving on here.
Excellent.
Steve actually Steve Barney sent us a second set of questions.
Okay.
And since we haven't had questions from him in such a long time, I think we're going to bring these in too. These will be fun. Again, I hope you're doing well. Thought it was time for another set of questions. I'm hoping you find them thought-provoking and fun at the same time. I'm calling this Finish the List. I'll give you a few items from a list. Your job is to figure out what is the topic of the list and then finish it. So here is your example. Thanks,
We're not
Steve.
getting the periodic table of elements here, are we?
Okay, I'll give you hydrogen. You name the other 117. No, it's not like that at all.
I could do that.
Wait, didn't there
example-
just used to be 114?
It's 118 now.
Yeah, it's more.
Sorry, there's more.
There's more.
Scientists.
So
That
this is
lithium.
Stop discovering things.
stop discovering things, will you? I mean,
Yes.
come on.
Quit.
The example is dopey, grumpy, sleepy. You would say Doc, bashful, happy, and sneezy to complete the 7.
Sure I would.
Well, I was going to
Sure
get
I
that
would.
one.
Right.
Here we go. James Garfield, Harry Truman, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, and there's 4 more on this list.
Presidents who were shot at.
No, that's not what it says.
Are they
Okay.
jelly bean people? What,
Presidents from the Midwest?
No, that's
No,
a reasonable guess.
Reagan's
but
from-
They become president. Is it how they became president?
It is not. It is a quality of the person.
It's
Quality
not
of
being
the
one
person.
term.
Left-handed, right-handed, ambidextrous.
Actually, Dave just said it, and I got to
I
give
did?
credit to
The
Beth.
left-
She said it a
left-
few minutes ago.
Oh,
They're all left-handed.
left-handed.
So who are the other
Bill
4
Clinton.
left-handed presidents?
Clinton,
Yeah.
Clinton. Yep.
Obama,
Obama.
Obama was.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Obama.
and who's got a wicked hook shot?
Was
Think.
Bush?
Yeah, H.W. Bush was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right, he was.
And the last one, I will just say Metrodome, and then you'll say
Hubert Humphrey? Oh,
That's what I would
Herbert
say.
Hoover. I was just trying to get you there.
okay.
That's all.
Hubert Humphrey. What? Yeah.
Nice, nice. How about Darrell Evans, Lou Whitaker, Larry Herndon, Kirk Gibson, Chet Lemon, and there's 4 more.
Trammell, Lance Parrish. Who played right field?
K-Line?
1984.
Oh, no, 84 Tigers. Okay, so Darrell Evans,
Dave's got the
Whitaker,
list right. This is
Tram.
the starting lineup.
Marty Castillo,
Marty Castillo and
Larry Herndon, Chet Lemon, and Kirk Gibson.
Who pitched
Lance
the game?
Parrish.
it Denny?
Jack Morris.
Jack Morris.
nice.
Jack Morris, Dan Petrie,
Dave just
Rosemont.
named the starting lineup for Game 1 of the 1984 World Series.
Wow. That's the last time I'll probably watch the Tigers.
In order, with Gibson and cleanup. How about Joe, Curly, Mo, and 3 more?
Oh, Dave, you got this.
Shem,
The Stooges.
Curly Joe. Okay, hold on.
They were 3 stooges, but
Yeah.
they multiplied.
So it'll be what? Who are the ones you listed again?
I gave you Joe, Curly, and
Yeah.
Mo. You said Shem,
Shem,
Curly,
Larry.
Joe, and
Curly Joe,
the only one that was a stooge the entire time,
Larry.
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 Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's also Emil Sitka, but he was never on film.
That's right. That's right. Oh, wow. You know where this is going. Knife, lead pipe, rope.
Oh,
plus
Clue.
Oh, okay.
Weapons.
Candlestick,
Yeah. The rope.
gun, revolver.
Candlestick,
Candlestick.
revolver, I'm missing one.
Rope.
Got rope in the original list.
Tenure. Oh,
Knife, lead pipe, rope,
my gosh.
candlestick, revolver, wrench. There was a wrench.
Spanner.
Yes, a spanner. Yeah, exactly.
For Cluedo.
I love it. I love it. For the record, over time, I think most folks who know the modern board game know that poison, a big trophy, a baseball bat, an axe, and a dumbbell have been added to the game.
Oh.
Different
Do
variations.
they still have the conservatory?
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Exactly. Or in the hallway. You know.
The library.
Yes.
The Lou.
How about pride, wrath, greed, envy?
Jim, here you go.
Seven deadly
deadly
sins.
Sloth. Gluttony.
Envy.
Envy.
Gluttony.
Gluttony.
Sloth, gluttony, and
Anger. No.
pride, wrath, greed, envy, gluttony, sloth, and
Jim, this is...
Hatred.
Lust?
No, Jim.
Lust. Oh, we forgot lust.
How could we?
How could we forget lust?
Jim, these are your calisthenics every morning, isn't it?
Sounds pretty ridiculous.
This is what Jim wakes up and does every morning.
No, I'm still stuck on sloth.
You all are cracking me up so bad.
We've all seen Seven.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That's
What's in the box? I mean,
Well,
biggest argument of my youth was what was in the box.
They never showed.
We didn't understand.
but we know what was in the box.
We have a pretty
Yeah, but
good
this
idea.
isn't a Felix the Cat question. I mean,
Yikes, that's horrible.
for mine.
Okay, so how about we go to, and we're going to see if we can do this one in order. When there is no wild card, 2 pair, straight, flush, 4 of a kind, plus 6 more winning hands in poker with no joker. So what would they be?
What was the last one you left off at?
2 pairs, straight, flush, 4 of a kind.
Royal
Full
flush.
house.
Royal Flush?
No, Royal Flush
Full
is
House?
the top one.
Did you say full house?
Flush,
pairs.
Full House.
We have 2 pair on the original
Three of a
list.
kind,
Full
four
House.
of a kind,
What else?
flush straight.
Straight Flush.
Straight flush we've got now, yep.
And we're missing
Go
one?
back all the way to the bottom of the list, and the lowest hand you can
Nothing
have
with
is
an
Pair.
Ace.
Two pair.
a pair or a high card. Yep, you got it. Good.
Oh, you have to have a pair. No, or the lowest is a
Is high
pair-
card. It's
is
possible
high
that
card,
nobody
right.
could have any.
I thought you had to have an
yeah.
ace to get that.
I don't think so.
What?
It's just
high
whoever
card.
has the highest
exactly.
card, right?
Just
Wins
cheat
the
like
hand
I
when
do.
there's
I
no-
mean,
right.
Did I say that?
Make something up.
Draw 2.
Reverse.
I win. Oh.
How about I give you Maine, Maryland, Montana, Missouri, and there's 4 more.
States
Mississippi.
that start with
Michigan,
M.
Minnesota.
Michigan,
Montana,
Massachusetts,
Michigan, Missouri,
and Nevada.
Minnesota.
Manitoba.
No, not Manitoba.
yeah.
There's one you're missing.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Somebody said
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I apologize. Somebody.
That's all right.
The states
Dan
that begin with
did.
the letter M.
Dan did.
Nice.
All of a sudden-
Dan.
Dan said it's Soto Voce.
Oh my gosh. So
I just want to work that into my day-to-day conversation.
Sotto voce?
That was awesome.
Or all the M states. Which?
now,
Both would be good.
don't pay it too much attention to the order here. I believe it's meant to throw you off, but this is a good one. You're gonna have to scratch your heads. New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, Veterans Day, plus 5 more.
Federal holiday.
Federal
They're
holidays.
federal
Okay.
holidays.
4th of July,
Independence Day,
Juneteenth,
Juneteenth,
Oh,
correct?
Memorial Day,
Memorial Day,
Labor Day.
and the cringiest one of all,
Ohio Day.
Arbor Day?
Sweetest Day. Sweetest Day.
No, that's not a holiday.
I beg your
Certainly
pardon.
not bussin'.
There are people who live really close to where we're sitting right now who call it Thanksgiving. We call it
Oh.
Canada Day.
Oh, Columbus Day.
Columbus.
Oh,
Day.
that is cringe.
Oh,
Okay,
Yes.
right.
Hopefully, it'll be just a few more years before we make the full transition to Indigenous Peoples Day, because it's pretty cringy, even for
Yeah,
an
it is.
Italian American.
I think we should name our capital Washington District of Indigenous Peoples.
Oh,
Cool.
No,
And make it a state.
not even a chuckle.
No. Hey,
How about,
it's my one day to go to Canada.
kinetic, chemical, electrical, elastic potential, and then 4 more.
States of
Energy.
Types
energy.
of energy.
Types of
Types of
energy.
energy.
Ooh.
Kinetic, chemical, electrical, and elastic potential.
Molecular.
Fluid
Just potential energy
Nuclear?
by itself.
energy.
I haven't heard anything.
I thought this was
Toddlers.
Energy vampire.
Did you say potential alone?
Kinetic, so motion. Chemical, stored
Yes.
in the bonds of a molecule.
Yep.
Electrical, and elastic potential, like when you stretch
Okay.
something.
Heat is heat one.
Heat is
Oh,
one of
Heat
them.
energy,
yes.
yeah.
Nice one.
That's what it says here.
Okay.
Thermodynamic.
And fission.
So heat is thermodynamic. So
Okay,
I don't
okay.
Fission.
nothing,
Oh,
nothing nuclear.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
There's one that we're a little low on in this room, but by design.
humor?
Personality.
Intelligence.
Is it
So light. So light is one of them.
Okay,
Light.
okay.
Light
Okay.
Oh,
energy.
light. Oh, that's
There is something
reference.
that's keeping us in our chairs right now.
Gravity.
Gravity?
Gravity, yeah.
And last but not least, something that we use to run all of our independent circuits, but mostly it sticks to the front of our fridge.
Electric.
Magnetic.
Magnetic.
Oh.
Oh,
Kinetic.
So,
So
those are the
I never
Oh,
heard.
so
I'm not a
you said.
physicist, but I play one on,
On
TV.
TV.
But usually potential kind of encompasses many of those, like gravity.
I know where you're coming from with that.
But it's
so,
fine. I
yeah.
learned something new
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
okay.
Because I think that there's something about elastic when there is no gravity. Like I'm out on the ISS and I stretch a rubber band,
Yeah.
it still comes
Still
back together,
yes.
even without the gravity.
No, no.
Oh,
So,
that's interesting.
It's good.
Interesting.
Too intelligent.
Awesome set of questions. That actually was a lot of fun. We'll see if we can keep the fun going here. Here you go. Ooh, that's how it starts.
Oh.
By the way, if you still aren't available on iTunes or Amazon, the only way is through your website. Well, you know, we're
What's wrong with
working
that?
on that. We're always working on that, Brian. Welcome back to another season. Let's go to the animals.
I thought you were still on groups lists, and I'm like, oh, where's he going with this?
I know. I was like,
Hello.
Streaming services. That's
Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. It's okay. See if you could tell the names of these famous animals from literature and pop culture.
Ooh.
30 questions.
I like those.
As always,
30.
I enjoy
30.
the show.
Ooh,
Brian Stoll of Elmira, New York. Sent us
30
some
questions. Wow.
30 questions. So this is the way it's going to go. They're actually grouped.
okay.
So we'll have a theme for 5 or 6 questions, and our
Oh.
first theme is tigers.
Detroit.
Tony the.
Yes. How about who is Calvin's buddy?
Hobbs. Yeah.
Who's Winnie the Pooh's friend?
Tigger.
The wonderful thing about tigers.
The tigers are wonderful
wonderful
things. Yes.
Boing,
Who is,
boing, boing, boing.
Who is Mowgli's enemy?
Shere Khan?
Yes.
No. Yeah, Shere
Good
Khan, yeah.
job.
Loves breakfast cereal. There we go.
Tony.
Tony the
Or
Tiger.
Anthony.
Put a tiger on your team.
formal
Kellogg's
one.
Sugar Frosted Flakes. Really not a fan of lifeboats.
Bengal tiger?
Pie.
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 Is that?
What's
Tiger.
the tiger's name?
I don't know.
Oh, what is it?
What's the
Gilligan?
name?
In Life of Pi.
Adderall.
I can't remember, and I
I-
saw that movie.
I read the book, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
trying to remember
remember the
Fluffy
tiger's name.
whiskers.
No, he actually has like a
Fang?
human name, if that makes any sense.
Stan.
Brian.
Brian.
Prasad.
I like Fang.
Okay.
Relatively human
Edgar.
name.
We're going to say that all those other ones look really good.
Okay.
And then for this one, I will tell you that it's Richard Parker is the
Oh,
name.
of course.
Prasad was better.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, much better.
The guy who wrote the Spencer novel? Oh, that's Robert Parker.
The bonus question was Detroit baseball, but I think the answer is just the Tigers.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, we got that.
Name your favorite tiger. Okay, we're moving on to rats.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Okay.
for those of us that live in Berkeley, we're familiar.
And the very
Get
first
ahead. Don't get
question
ahead.
is Wilbur the
Don't
pig's
get
friend.
ahead.
So you jumped on Templeton. just
Templeton,
immediately.
yes.
Paul Lynn.
Charlotte's
Oh,
Web.
my
Paul
gosh.
Lynn.
Yep.
Everybody
one.
remembers when Templeton eats so much on the
Yes.
first day of the fair that he's all all over.
That's the way we felt after Z's Villa. So.
Yeah.
Hung out with turtles. Not sure if he eats pizza.
Splinter.
Splinter, Master Splinter, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm dating myself.
My
once
alter
again.
ego.
Oh, you're Master
Yeah,
Splinter?
no, not a chance.
gosh.
Not a chance.
How about Michael Jackson sang a song about him?
Ben.
And
Ben.
Some people
Aw.
will turn you away.
So sad.
He cooks and is friends with Patton Oswalt.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. It's a great movie.
It is.
It's not the name of the rat.
Oh, Remy.
Remy.
That's right.
The movie was right.
But there is a very good comedy sketch. Go ahead, professors and everybody else, look it up. Where I believe it's Key and Peele. They take advantage of what we just did. And be like, remember when Ratatouille did this and when Ratatouille
Yeah.
did that? There's a ton of things where you just use the name of it to describe
Yeah.
it, even
Yeah.
though the character has a
Yeah.
different name.
It's
Funny
funny.
stuff.
Yep.
Good friends with Gonzo and Pepe the King Prawn.
Rizzo the Rat.
Rizzo the Rat. Yes.
Rizzo.
Yes.
Rizzo.
And the
Great name.
hint, if needed, was Stockard Channing from Greece. I think we
Oh.
would have all
Yes.
gotten Rizzo. Rizzo had a lot of Riz.
And wasn't there also Rizzo and Mash?
Yes.
Yes, the was it the
She was one of the nurses.
no Rizzo was the in
No,
the
he-
carpool.
He was the guy with a cigar. He
Yeah.
was the mechanic.
I thought that was
Sorry.
Zale.
Yeah, that was Zale. Rizzo was the
my
car,
gosh.
the
No.
Jeep guy.
How do you know all this?
May I use my phone, please?
You are not allowed to use your
No.
phone. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I think Rizzo was the
The
nurse.
cook.
Oh.
Rizzo
it
the
the cook?
cook?
No,
After
we'll
Igor?
look it up at the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll look it up at the break. Sounds good. How about we move on to some rabbits? Famous rabbits.
Rabbit. Oh, delicious.
Has a Brooklyn accent. Always gets the
Bugs.
best of Elmer.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Yes. Always late. Likes tea.
The rabbit in the
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late. What's his name? now?
Alice in Wonderland.
The
I don't know if I've
The
heard
Mad,
it yet.
no, not Mad Hatter.
what?
The Mad Hatter.
I can't think of
The
the name.
Dormouse. Who's the rabbit?
It's not the Twix
The white
rabbit.
hair?
No.
No.
What was it?
Magic. No, I'm
Heather
thinking of
has
Grace.
gotten the
Yeah.
closest. The white rabbit.
The white rabbit.
Oh.
Yes.
Rabbit. I'm
You
late.
know, if you had just said, think of the song,
That's what I was thinking.
I
of.
would have been there.
Grace Slick.
I'm late for a very important date is what I was thinking of. No time to say hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The
I'm
later
late,
I
I'm
am,
late,
the
I'm
more
late.
behind her I get.
Fond of yelling please and married to someone who's just drawn that
Roger.
way.
Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
Oh, just drawn well.
Says the world will end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. Which rabbit? Oh, wow. I'm always shocked by what you know and what you don't know.
Wait, what?
Wait, said the world's gonna end. What?
The
what,
rabbit who says the world will end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. That's Frank from Donnie Darko, and I think
was
you
thi-
all
you know
need
what?
to go back and watch Donnie Darko.
I was thinking of Donnie Darko for the first one, but I know that's not the rabbit's name. Donnie.
Not sure if he's there, but Jimmy Stewart definitely sees him.
Clarence.
Oh,
Harvey.
Harvey the
Harvey,
rabbit.
yes.
That's
Harvey
right.
the rabbit, yes. This stuffed toy desperately wants to be real.
the Velveteen
Velvet-
Rabbit.
Oh, that's
Velveteen
such a good
Rabbit.
story.
Pinocchio. Oh,
Ted?
Ted.
my career. Oh,
Friends include Benjamin Bunny, Mr. Jeremy Fisher, and Tom Kitten.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Yes, that's right.
Love that one.
Doing pretty good here. We have one more subcategory here. These have been awesome. Thanks
Yeah,
for
these
sending
are
them in.
fun.
Those were. That's a very cool idea of a way to do this.
It sure is.
Last animal is going to be dog.
Okay.
Human best friend.
and delicious.
Followed the yellow.
Sorry.
Thank you, RFK Jr.
I know.
I think maybe that's where the worms came from. Followed the yellow brick road.
Toto.
Photo.
A great band too.
Types flies somehow lays on a peak.
Types, flies.
Dastardly?
Flies.
Underdog?
Yeah, I was thinking underdog.
Types?
No.
Flies. Snoopy.
Oh, yeah.
Types flies
yeah.
and somehow lays on the peak of his doghouse.
Oh, yes.
That's
Oh,
rude.
Snoopy.
I was thinking of a mountain peak.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Solves mysteries.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Ruh-roh.
What? Not McGruff?
Ruh-roh.
Lives in the future.
The
Peabody?
Jetsons dog.
Yeah.
Peabody and Sherman?
Pluto? No.
Astro.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Astro.
All right.
Basically, just a mapped over Scooby Doo. If we're
Yeah.
getting serious, it's all Hanna Barbera, so they reuse
Ruh-roh.
everything.
I love that show.
Puts up with a cat who likes lasagna.
Odie.
That's Garfield.
Yes.
Odie, yeah.
Yes, very
Odie the
good.
dog. Big and Red.
Clifford.
Clifford.
Clifford the dog. Yep. Solved mysteries with Steve.
Oh, Blue's Clues.
Clues.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
Sorry. You're getting colored dogs.
Sometimes
shows
with
up.
Joe.
It's a kid.
Oh, that's right.
You never saw Blue's Clues?
Lived in Seattle, but loved annoying a pompous man from Boston.
What was the dog?
Oh, was it? It was a Jack Russell Terrier. Fraser was the guy.
Oh, Eddie.
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 Eddie
Thank
was
you.
his
Yes.
name. That's
See,
right.
collectively we surrounded and figured it out.
Always.
Had a circle around his eye and hung with kids, aka not
Petey.
not the target dog is what's listed here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny.
Was it the dog from Taco Bell?
My dog loves pie.
That was.
That was the Little Rascals?
Little
Yes.
Petey, yeah, little.
When
rat.
pit bulls were okay
Petey the
with.
pit bull.
Yeah.
Before pit bulls were bad.
Yeah.
Could be heard saying, "Not again, Timmy." That's a joke, by the way.
Lassie.
Lassie.
That's
Oh.
Lassie, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
By the way, Timmy never did fall in a well.
Oh.
And so that is a, what do they call it?
Urban-
Mandela
Mandela
effect?
effect.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Remember it.
His name is in every crossword puzzle ever. 4 letters.
Asta?
Asta. There we
The
go.
Thin Man's
Man
Dog.
Nick and
reference.
Nora's dog.
That's
Okay.
right. Also helped solve murders with his owners who weren't overweight. That's sort of an
A
interesting.
thin
No,
man.
they were always drinking martinis, however.
Yes, they
They're
will.
so
Did
glamorous.
The
drink
Thin
like
Man.
fish,
The
those
Thin
two.
Yeah, I know.
I like that
I'm
series.
just trying to think what. Not overweight? Why? Because
Well,
they drank so much?
They were.
Because
I mean,
they
Myrtle
never-
Loy and William Powell are pretty slender.
I don't see how they were ever sober.
That's how they solve mysteries.
Oh my gosh.
Breakfast,
Drunken epiphany.
mid-morning,
Yeah.
lunch.
We have just enough time left for our last set of questions. I'm sure that you all noticed in the last season, we did not receive any question sets from our good longtime question sender, Kimberly Richards. Hi, Matt and professors. Finally feeling up to submitting a set of puzzlers. Slowly recovering from health issues. Most recently, surgery that took place about a month ago. These are the opening lyrics to well-known hit songs from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Okay.
Oh, here we
Bonus
go.
points for knowing the artist, and I included the year, so I have something to use as a hint. Thank you very much, Kimberly. I have lots more of these if you find them fun.
Yes.
I know that these won't get on the air until the fall. Well, it depends
Yeah.
on your perspective.
You got Time
Unless you
Machine.
decide to do a bonus summer original, but I wanted to get these to you while I felt up to it. Best witches, we wish you the absolute best in your recovery, Kimberly.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
Kimberly.
for California sending those in. So I will possibly sing some of these. Maybe I'll just sort of hum
Oh.
along. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, DJ, let's go for it.
So maybe some of them I'll do the thing where I just speak it out to try to confuse you.
Like Ken Jennings.
Yeah, exactly. On a dark desert highway.
Hotel California.
Eagles.
Cool wind in my
Eagles.
hair.
Eagles.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Warm
who's
smell
singing
of
that
Khalid,
song? I
Don
always look at
Henley.
Don
Don
Henley.
Henley.
The Eagles.
Oh, it's Don Henley? Oh, I always
Is it
thought
Don
Sings
Henley?
lead on
I
that.
think
Or
it
is
is.
it
Or is it Glenn
Glenn
Fry?
Fry.
Yeah, I was
Glenn
thinking
Fry
Glenn
Drive.
Fry.
No.
They're all,
think it's
aren't they
Glenn Fry.
It was the
interchangeable?
Eagles.
Yeah.
I was close.
He went to Royal Oak High
Yeah,
School. That's the
and I was
only
like,
reason I
yeah.
bring that one up. Yeah.
Glenn Fry did?
Yeah.
Glenn
Fry
Fry
did.
Drive.
Oh.
When I find myself in times of trouble.
Let it be.
Mother Mary
Mary
comes
comes
to
to
me.
me.
The
John
Beatles.
Lennon.
Speaking
is for
words of
Beth.
wisdom.
No, it's Paul.
Oh, it's Paul singing Let It Be?
What,
Let
was
it
it Glenn
be.
Fry? Oh.
What year was that, Beth? Because I
Maybe,
know you like this
maybe
kind
he
of
did a
trivia.
cover. You never know.
1970?
It is exactly 1970. Very well done. You know that it would be untrue.
The Doors.
Light My Fire,
Yes.
The Doors.
Yes, you know that I would be a liar.
Yep.
Jim Morrison.
Oh, there was somebody else that sang that too, wasn't there?
I
a
don't
lot
even
of
think
people-
anyone's
that's-
covered it.
That's
Yeah.
Now
been-
that-
oh, I thought that a lot
I
of
think
people
somebody did it
covered
first, and maybe the Doors
Really?
did the cover.
Maybe.
No,
I
maybe
thought
I'm
they
wrong.
wrote that.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
An
Whatever
interesting
it was,
It
it was
sounds like Jim
seven.
Morrison's poetry,
Canonically,
though.
Jim.
yeah.
But he's not a very good poet.
We'll check it at the break.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver.
Pinball Wizard.
Pinball
The Who.
Wizard,
Nice.
Elton John.
Elton John.
That was the Who, actually. Who
Oh,
recorded
oops, my bad.
redone by Elton John for the movie.
Yep.
Great.
I want to go to Marvin's now.
Speaking of nice segues, this song was recorded in the basement of a house just a few blocks
Oh, Marvin Gaye?
from the campus that we all call home. Mother, mother.
What's
there's
going
too
on?
many of you crying.
Marvin
What's
Gaye,
going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I was thinking of
Good Marvin reference.
Mother,
Good
mother.
Marvin
Such a good
reference. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman.
Tammy
RuPaul.
Wynette.
Yep, giving all your love to just one man.
Stand by your man.
Stand by your man.
And also in the Blues Brothers.
I don't have to sing these because you all have it covered. She packed my bags last night,
Pre-flight.
pre-flight.
Rocket Man.
Elton
Elton John.
0 hour 9 a.m. Yes, Rocket Man, 1972.
I need to tune the trigger,
Yeah.
the memory.
All I know is that I went to one Tigers game this year, and they do a thing where this big wheel comes up, and it says, "This is the song we're gonna play for you to dance to." I mean, Rocket Man is a great song. Not exactly something that people dance to.
Not
And
really.
every young person at the park had never heard that song before. And so they do the thing where they zoom in on you like you're going to do something, and all the kids are like,
Confused, like, what are we supposed to be doing here?
I thought that was
Oh,
funny.
that's where you learn to dance from Elaine Nardo.
I
That's
think
all.
that people did it on purpose.
Song
That's
does
all
not
I'm
have
gonna say.
Riz.
Oh, no. Who's
with
the
the
one I'm
young
thinking
ones.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah,
That
that's what I
dance.
was thinking.
Yeah, that dance.
Oh, that.
I also
dance.
have to make
Oh, it
this
is.
reference because it was fairly recent. I was at a Tigers game, and if you've been paying attention this season, it's been a little bit up or down. We played the Brewers at one point in Milwaukee. It was an interleague series, and they were pretty horrific. Actually, they kept putting negative facts about Detroit up on their scoreboard. As in, did you
Really?
know that their population has gone down or whatever and whatever? So when I go to this game when the Brewers are at Comerica Park, every inning break had. Do you know how many minutes Aaron Rodgers played for the Green Bay Packers last year? 0. And he also played only a play and a half for the Jets. And they just kept playing the same thing over and over. And I'm like, you get
Burn.
points for creativity. Like, that was fun.
Wow.
Touche.
They were really jerks about it, like really bad.
How unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike.
That's
We
not
beat them in both series. That's
good.
what I have to say.
That's not appropriate.
Speaking of a few blocks from here, people say I'm the life of the party because I like to tell a joke or two. Although I might be laughing out loud
Smokey
and
Robinson
hearty,
and the
Smokey
Miracles.
Robinson.
deep inside I'm blue.
Tears of a
Tears of a
Clown.
Clown.
Tracks of my
Tracks
tears.
of
Tracks of
my
my
Shoot,
tears.
sorry.
Yes.
I messed
Tracks
you
of
up.
my tears.
Tears, tracks. Depends if you're a junkie.
There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix.
There's too much confusion. I can't get no
All
relief.
Along the Watchtower.
All Along the Watchtower, originally performed by Bob Dylan, 1967.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Jimmy's version is probably the one people are more familiar with.
Get your motor running.
Get out on the highway.
Steppenwolf.
Out on the
Born to be
highway.
Wild.
Born to be wild.
Is that Steppenwolf?
Steppenwolf. You got it. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Sounds of
Simon
silence.
Garfunkel.
Garfunkel.
Simon and
Garfunkel.
67.
64 is what it says.
64.
Yep. But you know what? That's pretty close to.
Is this one of your half-baked ideas, Benjamin? Oh, no, sir. It's fully baked. My favorite line from The Graduate.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Plastics.
Now be careful. Oh, that wasn't the line. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm just warning the panel to be careful. Jeremiah was a bullfrog and a good friend of mine.
3 Dog Night.
Joy to the
Three
world.
Dog
Three
Night,
Dog
Joy to
Night.
the World.
Joy to the
69, wasn't it?
70.
70.
So close.
Off by a year.
Maybe it came
So
out for
close.
Christmas and then carried over into the next year. There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly
For what it's
clear.
worth, Buffalo Springfield.
What a wonderful song that
It is.
Yep.
There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. Yes. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new
Dancing
beat?
in the Streets. Martha and the
Yep.
Vandellas.
Martha
Yep.
Reeve and the Vandellas.
Very good. Summer's here and the time is right.
Such a great song.
Can't forget the Motor City. That's all I have to say to that.
They got the display upstairs too.
One pill makes you larger. One pill makes you
White
smaller.
Rabbit.
What were we just talking about?
Jefferson Airplane.
There we go. There we go. And the ones that mother gives you don't
do anything at all.
Very good. These are solid, Kimberly. You got to keep sending us these. We're going to have
Absolutely.
tons of fun with them. I mean, I'm just going to come out and say it because I knew it would come up sometime during our panel today. Like, the most moving, and I'm not even exaggerating too much, experience of the last few weeks for me is after reading article after article in my youth that this country would never have a Generation X president. It is actually possible that we're going to have a Generation X president. A tear for my generation. That's all I have to say. They said the millennials were going to be too many and too charismatic. They were going to have a lot of riz, and they were going to take over the world.
Bet.
So, bet.
Super bussin' political.
You can
spirit.
dance. You can jive. Having the time of your life.
Oh,
Dancing
ABBA.
Queen.
How about
ABBA.
Dancing Queen?
I was gonna say well, the
Dancing
Jim
Queen.
Kemp thing.
that's right.
ABBA or
Young
ABBA?
and
I
sweet.
say ABBA.
ABBA.
ABBA. Okay, thank you.
No, I say ABBA too.
thought
I
that
just
was
want
the
to make you
18th.
feel
I think a
better.
Swede would say ABBA.
Ooh, see that girl. Watch that scene. These are opening lines, remember. Strumming my pain with his fingers.
Roberta
Killing
Flack.
Me Softly, Roberta Flack.
Roberta Flack.
What a voice.
I would have
Thought it
also
was
accepted
Lauryn
the
Hill.
Fugees.
Fugees. I
Oh,
like the
that too.
Fugees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they're-
Fugees
that's
song
our
is so good.
yeah.
Different generation.
Awesome.
Smoke and Grooves tour.
I understand Lauryn Hill is having a little resurgence lately. I was
Oh.
like, that's welcome.
Yeah.
Cool. More than welcome.
It's good.
One of my favorite songs of all time. All the Leaves Are Brown.
And the sky is
California
gray.
Dream and the
Mama.
Mamas and the Papas.
The sky is gray.
good
I've
one.
been on a walk on
Let me
a
guess,
Wednesday.
65?
65 on
It
the
was
dice.
California dreaming, and so we started screaming. It's such a winter's day.
Michelle's depressed and yearning for California, and that was the
right.
result.
Yep. Stopped into a church. I passed along the way. Okay, we'll try again. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Billy
Billy
Joel.
Joel.
Piano Man.
Piano Man.
The regular crowd shuffles in.
Yep.
Sorry, he's
No,
got,
it's
like,
okay. It's okay.
There's an old
too much
man
humming,
sitting
Erin.
next to me making love to his tonic and gin.
That's
Such
how
a
we
good
get there.
song.
That's how we get there. That's all.
Could someone walk me through this? Some Billy Joel song has become the anthem for Gen Z, and I think it's Vienna. Does anybody even remember that
Oh, it's a
song?
wonderful song.
It's a great song. It is all over TikTok right now.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. Oh, it's a great
I think
song.
that's it. Seriously.
Yeah, it's on the.
Gen
It's the
Z?
first song on the second side of The Stranger. I'm pretty
the
sure.
20-year-olds, they're eating it up with the spoon.
Wow.
It's Riz.
I'd love to be Billy Joel's estate.
I thought it was Riz when I was in high school. when it came out.
Yeah.
Now I just feel old.
You're a snack, Beth.
You're a snack.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep saying this. I knew that was coming. Too. Oh my God, we got one more of these, and then we'll go to the family Burrows always wants to keep us
excellent.
talking at the end of the episode. But I thought love was only true in fairy tales.
Now I'm a believer.
Oh, the
Believer.
monkeys.
Monkeys.
Yes.
Was that
Looking
written
at
by
the
Neil
years,
Diamond?
It might.
This
he
was
wrote a
only
lot,
like
didn't he?
65 to 70, 71. Like that was even a
Yeah.
small window
Yeah.
for all
Yeah.
of those. Yeah, we're really sorry to
good.
hear, Kimberly, that you've had some issues, but we're happy.
Please
that,
send more questions.
Yeah, these are
like
great.
that.
Heal up
And
and
get
send
well
issues.
soon.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Get well soon. Absolutely. So, the Family Burrows sent us our imponderables. So
We have to
Oh, boy.
imponder now.
I think that this will be a nice sort of positive one to end our show with here. Favorite memory regarding a grandparent.
Oh,
I think we can
wow.
stretch that.
Ooh.
Could be grandparents, could be, elders in your life at any age. Where are we going to start? Where are we going to
So
start?
Jason, he's right here.
I mean, we can start wherever people feel comfortable to share, and they don't have to if they don't want to,
I think I'm just crying because you said grandparents. I can't even think of one
Yeah,
one
well,
memory.
Because there's too many.
Too many.
Because there's too many. That's why.
Think about them every day.
Yeah. The story I always tell is my dad decided one day that he was going to bump out this one corner of our house. So in the middle of winter, he starts breaking up the patio that's there next to our house. That's his deal. And he invites his dad over, 30 years his senior, to help dig the footings for this new part of the house. And in the time it took me to go from my dad's house, where he and his dad are digging these footings, off to, and I'm pretty sure I was running to get diapers at that point, and to come back, the hole was so deep, my very short grandfather couldn't be seen from eye level at 83 years old.
Oh,
And
wow.
he was gone in just a couple months after that. But he literally just, I never forget his advice. He's like, just dig until you get your spike, and then everything is numb and it won't hurt anymore. And then you keep digging. Like, that was his advice to me. And he dug so deep into the earth that I couldn't see him anymore. And then literally a couple months later, he was gone. So
Wow.
that's kind of crazy. I don't know if that's warm or not, but that's one of the
It's
memories I'm
a
bringing
fuzzy
up.
one. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Well, I have
grandfather.
scabs of them too, but one that comes to mind is when I was very small, my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, who was widowed, lived in a trailer in the backyard of our house. And so she had a gas stove in there that vented out, and she would bake bread. And all the neighborhood kids would come and gather at the door of the trailer. And she
bet.
would come to the door with hot bread and put butter on it and toss it around,
Oh
Sounds
my
great.
gosh.
which was excellent.
It
The
doesn't get more
best.
fundamental
I
than
can
that.
smell that right now. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay, I've got a strange one that actually because of the museum too. When my wife first started working here, they did an exhibit on Detroit's Chinatown, and they asked for a picture of my grandfather. And Marcy also reminded me that when I was born, because my grandfather also lived in a boarding house with other older Chinese gentlemen that never went home to see their wives and children, that because I was the first grandchild, that here's this little kid. Not only was I my grandfather's first grandchild he ever held, but for all those bachelor guys in that building, I was their surrogate grandchild for all of them.
That's
Well, that's cool.
But
That's
that's
a great story.
Talk about but I feel bad for my cousins in China. There were 7 of them. They never saw their grandfather, but I was the first one that he could actually hold. He kept the receipt, tried to turn me back. Oh, I'm kidding.
That's awesome.
Come on.
Great stories. People got to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
Trade you for a sack of rice.
They not even a sack. Oh, yeah, they want the sack, not the rice.
This actually is appropriate. I've been using apropos wrong, but anyway.
Nevertheless.
My grandparents on my dad's side were both from Glasgow, Scotland, and so they had a really sick brogue accent for most of my life. Some might say they used improper English because lots of double negatives and all those things, but I grew up listening to that. My grandfather, when I was about 5, bought me a little handheld tape recorder, kind of, very 80s. And I don't want to get emotional, but anyway, we made all these tapes, and, he let me kind of do whatever I wanted to do, and I was just such a little know-it-all. Like literally I started the tape with, my name's Erin Brown. around. I'm going to tell you some things you should know. Like already kind of like already
She's in
at
teacher
5.
mode.
Already on
Yeah, like
broadcast.
I'm gonna tell you. But you know, I just pulled them out the other day, and this is the part. I think my grandparents had enough foresight. Like I was listening to them, and even though they've been passed away for some time, to hear them through the tape and hear their accent, it just like brought me back, and it was like really cool. I don't know if my grandfather just knew I was this precocious child, and I wanted to be a DJ or something, but it was just it's so nice. It's like a time machine, and it's like lo-fi technology, but to hear them
back then it was probably hi-fi.
Yeah, it was it sounded like I was right there in their kitchen. So that's a nice memory I was
Wow,
reflecting
that's
on.
awesome.
I can almost smell the bread.
Yeah, the bread, the Scottish bread.
Or the scones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Or the haggis.
Does anybody else want to
I
chime
thought of
in?
something.
Beth.
My maternal grandmother took a trip to Copenhagen when I was very young and bought this really, really cool advent calendar. Those of you who have been in my house have no doubt seen it. And so for each of the days, there's a little ring, and the idea was you tie a little present or something onto the ring. And we used it in my family at least since I was 5. I still have it.
Oh wow.
So it's 50 plus years old, and still have, some music boxes from my childhood, Christmases and everything. And but I remember my grandma included a note that said, the advent calendar is actually for Beth, but I hope the whole family is going to enjoy it. And I'm like, let's not forget, and who said it was mine?
It's
We're not going to exactly.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Those objects, just sometimes the smallest thing carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
My dad always had a huge vegetable garden, so I
Ah,
just
What
now
a
we know
shock.
where it comes from.
yeah,
Yeah,
he and I have
genetics.
always so, and he did plant a lot of flowers too. So I just
Nice.
remember his gigantic. I remember in particular he would grow he'd grow peas, and there would be so many peas that you could walk in there and just on a hot day and pick the pea pod off of the vine and just open
Shove
it
them
up
right
and
into your-
eat it right there.
Oh.
So yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I'm hungry again.
What could we be talking about?
Well, yeah, gee, food. What a shock for this show.
What a
You bring up grandparents and you're going to get food.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is for
Dan?
sure. Anything, Dan?
Well,
Anything
no.
arancini
No,
related?
no pressure.
I mean, the only grandparent I really remember is my grandpa Stryker. It's my dad's dad. So just he had a garden, so his tomatoes and peppers. He was the Italian side.
Ah,
Staying over his house, he taught me how to play poker. Just walk around.
smoke
the
cigars.
neighborhood.
Oh,
So he's the grandparent that I really remember.
Nice.
But see, my grandparents they all passed by the time I was 13.
Oh, wow.
So and I don't have a lot of memories of my grandmother.
Wow.
so.
Yeah, both my grandfathers had died before I was even born. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I just have my grandma's.
But my grandpa Stryker, his name was Dominic, but he got his nickname because he was a baseball umpire. Not as that wasn't his full-time profession.
Right.
It was just something that he did, but that's how he earned his. I guess all Italians have a nickname, so he was
Tiny,
Dominic Stryker.
baby face, striker. Yeah, exactly.
That was his nickname. No killer. But I never knew his name until I started doing genealogy work. I was
Right.
like, oh, he actually had a real name. I was just calling him Grandpa
wait a minute.
Stryker.
Should there be like an Italian genealogy book? Yeah, just based on nicknames?
100%.
That's
100%.
That's cool.
Anybody else have anything they want to share? I don't think we've heard from Jason
Jim.
yet.
I'll
You said
think
there
of
were
one.
so many.
Yeah, there's so many. I'll think of one. This is from my maternal grandmother, and when she was very old, and she ended up dying because of complications from diabetes. But I went to see her in the hospital one time, and I thought that she had lost her eyesight. They told me she'd gone blind, and so I walked in, and she goes, "Oh, Jason." I'm like, "Oh, you can see me?" And I'm like, she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How do I look?" She's like Ronald Reagan. And that's not good. That's back when I had a little more hair.
Ronald Reagan?
That's what she said. I had the hair up.
That is too funny.
That is pretty good. That is
It could
pretty
have been
good.
worse. Could have been like Barbara Bush.
Oh my gosh! By my timer, we only have about a minute and a half left here, but I'll leave it with this one, and it's a little bit self-aggrandizing, but I promise you, it's a good one. So just 2 days ago, on Monday, Jane Schley, who is the admin in my department, who's now been at the university for 51 plus years, says, Matt, I think you're going to want to look at this. And all summer, we have one box at a time been throwing away all these legacy documents, transcripts, theses, and things like that. We have just boxes from just ages you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
And Jane, basically, in the entire time she's been in the department, has kept a copy of the commencement program. So that's 50 years right there, right? But it goes back further because she got the idea from the person who came before her. And so she pulls out the 1938 commencement program from the College of Arts and Sciences, and there's my wife's grandfather's name right there, getting a BS in chemistry. And so I took a picture of it and sent it to my mother-in-law and sent it to her, and she's like, "Oh my God,
So cool.
Jane doesn't throw anything away."
She really doesn't.
She was not here during the 30s. I just want to emphasize that.
Is she like
But-
me, one tic tac away from being a hoarder?
I mean, it sounds negative, but I promise you it's not. Honestly, we contacted the library and said, you got to take all this. They already have copies of all that.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
I
good.
think,
Yeah.
I think this
Never
place
wanna
does
see
too.
it. Yeah. So it's there's a little
Good to
history
know.
for you. 1938.
Wow.
She's like, what was his name again? And I said it, and she's like, there it is. There was only 6 other people that year, and he was one of them. So,
Fresh off the Mayflower.
oh my gosh, folks, fresh off the Mayflower. I'm so afraid that that's all the time that we have for today. I'd like to thank our panel, starting with Jason,
Skibbity.
Dave,
See ya.
Aaron,
Keep it Rizzy.
Jim,
See ya.
Dan,
See ya.
Heather,
Bye-bye.
and Beth.
Bye.
All right, and now these words from University of Detroit Mercy. Ask the Professor is transcribed today in the basement of the Detroit Historical Museum, but we're sponsored by the folks who work in the Briggs Building in the Department of Communication Studies in the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences at University of Detroit Mercy's McNichols campus. Ask the Professor is produced and technically directed by Michael Jason and Brian Masonville, and our executive producer is Professor Jason Roche. Until next week, I'm your host, Matt Maggio.